Hello and welcome to Buchcover-Designer, or in English, Book Cover Designer. Yeah, my name is Swain and I am working with Buchcover-Designer, but not for them. And they asked me to talk a little bit about my experience as an author and as a self-publisher. So the point is, the last few episodes I was talking about my experience as an author, having a contract with some world-known publishers and the advantages and disadvantages of working with these publishers. As well, I was talking about my experience as a self-publisher. I was talking about some pieces of these experiences. So the point is, and I'd like to carry on today, what is the advantage of being a self-publisher? The advantage of being a self-publisher is, of course, you have everything under your control. You can say, well, I want to do it this way or I want to do it that way. You can choose your partners and you can have a look how, for example, should the cover of the book look. What do I do in terms of marketing? What do I do in terms of advertisement? And so on and so on and so on. Marketing is a very important point regarding self-publishing a book, because people have to know that you've published the book. And I realize that many self-publishers, and I see that in many groups on Facebook, that people say, well, I've published the book now, and or 1 week or 1 month ago, and I didn't sell any books yet. What did I do wrong? The point is not what did you do wrong, but the point is you should have done a little bit more. So in terms of marketing, in terms of advertisement, it doesn't make sense to advertise on Amazon with a budget of 5 or 10 or 20 bucks. That doesn't work. The point is, you have to create your audience, and creating your audience, informing people that you write a book, that you've published a book, that people can buy the book. You have to contact and you have to tell people, enough people, that you did this. It's not enough to tell some 5 or 10 friends that you've published the book. Maybe they say, oh, well, that's great. Well, we love it that you published the book. And maybe 1 or 2 of them will buy it. But you first have to create an audience, either via Facebook or via Instagram, or, for example, on your web page. That takes a while. So creating an audience, creating some followers, that will take some time. And most people say, well, I have done that already 1 month. I did it already 3 months, and I only have 100 followers on YouTube. Well, that's normal. It always takes some time, and you have to be patient in a way. You have to be patient. You have to build it up every single day a little bit more. And even if you build your audience up 5 people a week, that's quite a lot, but it takes some time. And then you have to create something that people get pulled to buy your book. It doesn't make sense to push it. That doesn't work. I mean, it works in a way, but in the end, it doesn't work as well as if you have a propulsion machine, for example, where you can, or where these people pull themselves into your book, into your story. That's very important. And of course, let me say a few words regarding advertising a book on Amazon. The point is, if you put enough money into that advertisement, it can work. But at the same time you're doing this, there are some other people, they might not like what you're doing because they have some books similar to your book. They are in the same category. They see that you have a budget of whatever, maybe more money than they have to put into their advertisement. And so what happens is, and I could see it quite often with other self-publishers, that they get some bad reviews on Amazon, even if it's not a verified purchase. They get some bad reviews. For example, people say, oh, well, these photos inside the book, they are shit, or this is not okay, or that is not okay. And very simple things where they give you 1 star just to keep you down in your ratings. And sometimes you can see, and if you check Amazon, for example, you can see that people write, oh, I've bought that book as an ebook, but I can barely read it on my Kindle. Even if there is no verified purchase for an ebook, people write such things because no one can prove that. No one can check it. And people say, well, if that guy couldn't read the book as an ebook on a Kindle, I'm better not buying that book. So for that reason, be a little bit careful, check everything what you are doing, and take your time to build up your followers and the group of readers. They are really interested in this, what you're doing. So that was a little bit of an idea. If you are a self-publisher and you want to have some success, there are many more things you have to keep an eye on. For today, that was it. I say thank you very much for listening. If you learned something and you liked that podcast here, that episode, please press the like button, tell others that the podcast exists, and follow our channel. Thanks very much, and bye bye.